Hello everyone. Welcome to the demo showcasing integration of Kyvos MCP server with Claude Desktop. Let's begin with understanding Kyvos MCP server and its key highlights. Kyvos MCP server adds as a bridge between your agentic apps like Claude and your enterprise semantic intelligence platforms like Kyvos, enabling extremely fast and secure access to your enterprise metadata and data via standard tools like semantic model discovery, SQL executions, and others. It supports both local as well as remote modes of deployment, enabling different categories of users to set it up for developer experience or production enterprise usage. We offer two types of communication protocol. One is STDIO, which is for CLI-style tools, and SSE for your streaming Gen AI clients like Claude, enabling secure access using basic authentication, or OAuth 2.0 protocol, which is highly recommended for your production use cases. Now, let's see the demo of how you can connect Kyvos MCP server with Anthropic Claude Desktop and achieve lightning-fast conversational analytics experience on your enterprise data. What you see on the screen is Claude Desktop. To set up Kyvos MCP server connection in this application, go to the main menu and open Settings. Now, go to the Developer section, and here you can edit the configuration file by simply opening it into any text editor. I'm setting up the Kyvos MCP server connection details in this file. The key aspect here is the endpoint URL where your Kyvos MCP server is running in your enterprise. Now, we'll save this file and restart Claude. The Claude Desktop reopens. Now, let's go to Tools in the search box. Here you'll now see the Kyvos MCP server reflecting as an external tool available for answering any analytical business questions in Kyvos Enterprise Setup. Click on this. Here you'll see that Kyvos MCP server exposed 4 tools to the Claude Desktop, which includes a list of the available semantic models in Kyvos, specific semantic models, columns, and metadata, a prompt that accurately generates the SQL that a Kyvos system can serve, and lastly, a tool that executes that SQL to fetch the data. Now, let's start our search with a non-analytical question. What is the inflation rate in the USA? Here, the Claude Desktop will analyze the question, figure out that the relevant information can be fetched from the web, crawl the internet, and bring in the data. It shows headline inflation, core inflation, and various other aspects. Now, let us ask an analytical business question to Claude. Generate Sales 2022 report. Again, Claude Desktop analyzes the question and figures out that this question can be answered from Kyvos. So, it starts by fetching the list of semantic models available in Kyvos that can best answer that question based on the user profile. This is where the first tool is used. Now, based on the tool, it figured out that Retail Superstore data set is the answer to this question. So it fetches all the metadata associated with those tables, like a list of the columns, the description, the data type, metadata tags, etc., that enables Claude Agentic App to generate the right SQL to get the answers from Kyvos. The next prompt it calls is to get the prompt that will go to the LLM to accurately generate the query that can be served from Kyvos. Then Claude fires multiple SQL queries to Kyvos, and you can see that Kyvos instantly answers all the queries, generating the complete analytical dashboard that can enable your KPI analysis across a variety of dimensions. So, it starts by providing you with the key correlated KPIs like sales, units sold, profit margins, orders, and customers. Then it generates a quarterly KPI performance report for all the 4 quarters. Then it gives analysis across different product categories like technology, furniture, and office supplies, highlighting the key figures and contribution of each category in the overall sales. Then it continues the regional analysis in terms of how each region is performing and how much they are contributing to the overall sales. Then it shares the monthly trends, seasonal patterns, profit leaders, etc., and eventually it generates a summary of the opportunities and strategic recommendations. Now, let's ask a follow-up question. What are the profitability trends in 2022 months? Again, Claude starts by analyzing the question and generating the queries which enables it to answer the question. So, it files the first query to fetch the data across months, followed by the data across different categories over different months. And finally, it starts generating the report showing the executive summary. Then it shows the analysis across different months, what are top performing months, what are some of the challenging months as per profit margins, and the month-on-month profitability analysis. It shows that June and May are better in terms of growth as compared to July and April, where there is a significant decline. Then it shows the seasonal profitability patterns across all 4 quarters of 2022. Then it gives the analysis across different product categories. Which months are good for furniture versus office supplies? What are the worst performing months? What is the trend? And the overall conclusion in terms of what the future looks like. While all these reports are generated by Claude, it's powered by the lightning-fast and secure semantic model of Kyvos, enabling integration and making the overall experience seamless. The Claude and Kyvos MCP server integration lets you converse with your data in a cloud-native environment and take data-driven decisions on top of it. This concludes our demo. Thank you.